In a quiet farming village in southern Nigeria, where the red earth met endless green fields, lived an old couple named Mama Adaku and Papa Chinedu. They were not wealthy. They did not travel the world. But in their small mud house with a zinc roof, they carried something richer than gold: love. For more than 50 years, they farmed side by side. When the rooster crowed at dawn, Papa Chinedu would already be awake, tying his wrapper and preparing his cutlass. Before stepping outside, he would look at his wife and say softly, "My strength, wake up. The sun is waiting for us." Mama Adaku would laugh gently. At our age, is it the sun waiting or hunger? And they would both laugh like young lovers. They planted cassava, they grew yam, they harvested maize. During planting season, Papa Chinedu dug the ridges. Mama Adaku followed behind, dropping seeds carefully into the soil. "If you plant with anger," she would say, "the earth will not bless you." So they planted with patience, with prayer, with unity. At midday, they rested under a mango tree. She would unwrap the food she cooked at dawn, gari, soup, sometimes roasted corn, and feed him the first bite. Even after decades of marriage, they still held hands while walking back home. One evening, as they sat outside watching children play in the dusty road, Papa Chinedu became quiet. "Adaku," he said softly, "promise me something." She turned to him. "When our time comes, let us go together. I cannot sleep in this house without hearing your breathing beside me." Her eyes filled with tears. "I was thinking the same thing," she whispered. "I don't know how to live in this world without you." So that night, they prayed together. "God," Papa Chinedu said, "you joined us when we were young and strong. When we are old and weak, do not separate us." Years passed. Their backs bent lower, their steps slowed, their hands trembled while planting. But their love never trembled. One Harmattan evening, the air was cool and dusty. They sat outside their house wrapped in one old blanket, watching the orange sun disappear behind the palm trees. "Are you afraid of dying?" Mama Adaku asked quietly. "No," he replied, "as long as you are holding my hand." She squeezed his fingers tighter. That night, after saying their usual prayer, they lay down on their small wooden bed. The village slept peacefully. And sometime before dawn, as the moon faded and the rooster prepared to crow, they both took their final breath, together. In the morning, neighbors came to greet them and found them lying side by side, hands still locked, faces calm, no struggle, no fear, just peace. The villagers cried. Some said it was coincidence, others said it was destiny, but the elders shook their heads and said, "When love is pure, even death respects it." And in that quiet village in Nigeria, their small mud house became a reminder. Real love is not loud. It is patient. It is faithful. And sometimes it keeps its promises. If you believe real love still exists, type "air" in the comments.